Hi, it's Michael again from First Zoom. As promised, we have the Phottix Hector 9 HD here, the monitor, 9-inch monitor, which is very useful if you're shooting with a DSLR, either video or even if you shoot photos. It has some very nice functions on it. So we did the unboxing already, so you roughly know what's in the box with the rechargers, the batteries, the remotes, the cables, and the monitor itself with its back. So here again, that's the monitor itself. As I said, 9-inch with a resolution of 1024 by 600, and it's able to display 1080p video. During recording, as most DSLR cameras are then switching to 480p, but you still have it on 9-inch display, which is significantly bigger than the LCD on the back of the camera. So we have some buttons on here. Here is the power button to switch it in, menu, down, up to navigate, and source because it allows a couple of different input sources. We had these buttons which we explained a bit with the battery grip of the 7D, which is the shutter release, the bob function, and the autofocus. Then on top of that, that's the connectors. It starts with a 12-volt DC connector. You can hook it up directly to an AC adapter, and you don't need a battery at all. And the next plug is an HDMI connector to hook it up with a DSLR or any other source for the video. You have a VGA plug here. Then you have an exchange contacts, the yellow one for the video signal and the red and the white for the stereo signals. Then there's an SVHS plug, a component plug, and there are the ones for the headset and audio in, and then there's this small 2.5mm one, which is a connector for if you use it as a remote for the DSLR, and in combination with a couple of special battery grips from Phottix, you can even use it as an autofocus button, so it has several purposes. What else is here on the back? A couple of things here. One is this separate on-off switch, which makes sure that you can switch it completely off, that it is not only on standby and still draining the battery. Then you see the mount for the batteries, which fits the normal Sony batteries for the camcorders, so you can use it with these batteries, despite it comes with one battery from Phottix itself. Additionally, you can see here two outlets for loudspeakers, which are built in. Obviously, they are not the best loudspeakers for really monitoring sound, but they're enough for a quick playback. You have the option of additionally plugging on top the headset anyways. You also have some ventilation here, and the sticker that it actually passed QC in the back so that you don't drain the battery additionally. And here is the space where the battery comes in. It comes with this Phottix Titan, which is a 7.2-volt battery, 5,200 milliampere hours, and just has the same shape like I have, for example, here one for the Sony camcorders. It's the same shape, same system, so you can use normal Sony batteries for that as well, and you're not running out of batteries. Okay, just plugs on here, and then you have the battery on the back. And what else we have here? There's another hold where you can attach some lashes in case you want to carry it, and on the bottom it has the normal tripod mount, so you can also mount it on a tripod. Well, that's the monitor itself. It's very light. Of course, if you add the battery, it's adding weight to it. It's very solid build, no problems there. There's a very nice black look, and yeah, let's have a look how pictures are displayed on it. Let's hook it up to the 7D, which I brought here, and see how the picture performs and what's the display. So it comes with this HDMI cable, which you just plug on the top here. The normal HDMI connector goes up here. You hook it up to the mini-HDMI port here on the side of the 7D. That's basically it already. Let's have a look. And what you automatically see here is in the picture mode, you just get the whole setup menu that you usually see in the back of the LCD, you got it straight on the monitor. Right. Now if I switch it to the camera mode, there's something, and open that, you see straight away some live footage. Okay, that's our lovely lady behind the camera. And you also can do, of course, switch in here and show some footage which you have on the camera. So I brought some stuff here. We did that with where we tested the rig as well. So that's just some photo I took, just a couple of simple shots. So you see that it works, it displays that. And there is also some video footage on it, which I can play, you will see. Okay, it was just short clips. As you can hear, this monitor has some speakers built in. It was a very windy day, so you have all the wind noises, but it's basically shot for the picture anyway, so we won't use the sound on that one. I go into the menu, and then you have a wide variation of settings you can do. Also quite some languages you can set the menu itself to. As far as I know, it's supporting English, Chinese, German, French, Spanish, Italian, Arabic and Persian. So I think one of these languages should be enough for you to actually be able to operate it. So of course you get the rechargers. This is the recharger for the battery itself. There's also the power supply in case you connect it to the grid, a 12 volt DC on one side. You get also a small little remote here, 3 cables here, standard with it, which are all with, on one side, as you can see, the 2.5mm plug, hinge plug, which goes in the monitor, and then on the other side it has a couple of options for different plugs, depending on which kind of DSLR you use or which battery grip you use. So they go into your cameras, and then you can remote control your cameras, your DSLRs from the monitor. Another thing you get with it is this bag made of neoprene, they say, for protecting your screen when you go outside. It's a little bit of a thicker material, very soft, so it should also protect it a little bit against any kind of hits it might get. So that's the bag, which fits very well to the screen, and it has another handle here, so you can actually carry it quite nicely, like a handbag. So that was the Phottix Hector S9 HD monitor. We were quite happy with the performance so far. We will test it much more, of course, in the next couple of days and weeks. What I didn't mention, we also got a small shade for it, so that when you shoot actually outdoors, you can protect the screen from the sunlight. So again, here the box, here the monitor, and we will do a couple of more tests when we use it on the rig and let you know how that performs.